Greetings, YouTube buddies. This is Ultimate 23 Dragon, and welcome to Dragonite's Mailbag, episode number 2. Now, for those who do not know, Dragonite's Mailbag is a series that I wanted to do with my boyfriend on the Ultimate Kyogre 43 collaboration channel. But because we didn't need that many questions, we did episode 1 when he was down here. And we were going to do a episode for number 2 when he did come back down here, which we did plan for either spring break of March 2015 or Easter weekend 2015 in April. Unfortunately, because of my boyfriend's job saying no both times, the plan for him to have another visit with me will be postponed. And what I decided to do is that since only one YouTubian buddy has posted any sort of question for this series, and all 4 questions were to me, I decided to go ahead and tape episode number 2 right here. Now, the YouTubian buddy who sent me 4 questions was NMB Noons1, and let's go. Here were the 4 questions he asked, starting with number 1. Where do you think that Allen Bestwick should have gone after Homestead? Okay, when the ESPN crew was split up after they lost the rights to NASCAR to NBC, what ended up happening is that a lot of the ESPN people got split up. Some went to NBC, some went to Fox, some stayed with ESPN, others are doing other different stuff. I hear that Brad Doherty's finally doing basketball, which is his main thing to begin with. As for Allen Bestwick, he has stayed with them. He's going to do the motorsport stuff for them, mainly IndyCar and a few other different things. I have heard him do both football and basketball games, and pretty impressive at that. And anyway, what I think should have happened with Bestwick is that I think he should have gone back to NBC. Perhaps as one of those analyst types like he did during the first few years of ESPN's return, because he was very good at that. Maybe he should host the NASCAR version of the news on NBC, which would be NASCAR America. That'd be pretty good. Because Rick Allen has definitely earned his spot, but you don't want Bestwick casted out if that kind of thing happens. So maybe he could be the Nationwide or Xfinity person when they get the split schedules. But mainly, I do believe that Bestwick should have gone to NBC. Basically a reunion of sorts. Which then again would not have worked because Wally Dallenbach went to Fox. I don't know why he did that. But anyway, I do miss Allen commentating the races for the NASCAR world, especially now that Fox is back on the air. But I do get to hear his voice during IndyCar, and that'll be a cool thing as well. Do you think Brad Keselowski got what he deserved after the 2014 Bank of America 500 with his fight with Matt Kenseth? Now, his response to that question for himself was, I believe yes, because he should not have rammed Kenseth when he had his belts and safety gear off. Couple different problems with this. First of all the cars were getting onto pit road, so how is Keselowski supposed to know that Kenseth had his belts off then? In my book, you don't take off your belts and stuff until you stop the car. Second of all, the main person that he rammed was Tony Stewart. Now, Brad did get what he deserved when it came to the Stewart thing, because for all Stewart knew, Keselowski rammed him for no reason. So Stewart, in return, raced out against Keselowski's car backing into it. That's actually justifiable. And notice that Brad and Tony has had no issue since. As for Kenseth playing the coward card, it's just the way that Kenseth's worked. Kenseth's even had fights with his own teammates in the past. Brad's trying to be the bigger man, walking away from all of this ridiculousness, and Kenseth plays the coward card. So did Brad get what he deserved when it came to Kenseth? No. But he did get what he deserved when it came to Stewart. Well, I have my YouTubian buddies do a YouTubian Buddies Choice edition of the best drivers in NASCAR history. Now, for those who don't know, the only reason I did the YouTubian Buddies choice for the worst NASCAR drivers is because my own edition of the countdown, which has since been unlisted, but you can find in the top 10 countdown playlist, was disliked a lot. And to this day, I'm not sure as to why, because a lot of my picks were actually in the YouTubian Buddies choice picks, including the number 1 pick, which was John West Townley. So that was kind of bizarre. And as for when I will do that, because I will, I just have to wait for the right time. And I think what I'm going to do is wait a couple more months that announce that I'm going to do this and hold comment openings for about somewhere between a month to 2 months, like I did with my YouTubian Buddies choice for the worst NASCAR countdown. And I'll do the same calculation and post the results in a future video. So, yes, I will do that. And I will announce it on this channel. What did I think of Jimmy Spencer as a driver, and what do I think of him as a broadcaster? Well, to me, Jimmy Spencer was basically an average driver. He does have a little bit of talent. He does have his aggression level against baddies, which sometimes rages out against him. And then when he tries to turn against the good guys, things get worse. He's basically just an average driver to me. He did win his fair share of races. He is one of those Triple Crown race winners. Guys who's won all 3 National Touring Series. But, for the most part, I just think he was just an average driver. What do I think of him as a broadcaster? Crap. For those who don't know, I actually made an intro for Jimmy Spencer for him to use when he was on NASCAR Race Hub. Basically, I took the tune of Bill Nye the Science Guy and basically raged him out, calling him Anti-Keselowski Guy. That's where the term Anti-Keselowski Guy came from. And the main reason he was always against Brad is because Brad proved him wrong when he said he wouldn't be able to get into the 2011 chase. And Spencer's punishment was eating a cigar and a pie in the face. But Brad's not the only person that Spencer has always raged out against. For some reason, Spencer has some bitterness towards some particular drivers. I still remember the one time he made one of my buds, Mirky, mad when he called out Jason Leffler about his height. If you want to try and be an insult comic, then go do that. You're not that good as a broadcaster. And that's why whenever someone gets paid back against you, Steve Burns always laughs in your face. Hope the dude's doing all right. Hope to see him back soon. Steve, that is. Anyway, thank you, NMB Noons 1, for all 4 of your questions. Sorry it took so long to answer them for you, but since the plans with my boyfriend's visit derailed, I might as well post the question about that thing now. And hopefully, by the next time we do this, I will have a lot more questions from a lot more of my YouTubian buddies. So if you have any questions that you want me and hopefully my boyfriend to answer in future edition of Dragonite's Mailbag, just post them in the comment section of this video. Thank you everyone for watching this video. And let's have fun with this. Do you guys got any questions for me? Let me know, and I hope to answer them in another edition of Dragonite's Mailbag. Which, if all goes well, will probably be on Ultimate Kyogre 43, because that's where the thing originated. But anyway, this is Ultimate 23 Dragon. Thank you for watching. That's my final answer.
And if not for that injury, I think it would be a favorable title. Did I stutter?
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.